Now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. 56, right there. 56. 51, Tom.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Second and 9. At the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Hey, orbit.
56.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw, it's Breeze. All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Breeze. Finding Harris over the middle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Now Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Breeze.
No,
and he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
That's me.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Freeman again, a 1st down carry. That good for 22 on a 1st down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Ito Smith, his first carry, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. On 2nd down, here's Smith, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We're scoreless after 1. Back now in Atlanta's 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Check 13. Hey, express. Check 50, check 50. Get up.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And this one is right through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. They run it for the first time in the backup Murray. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Breeze nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Deion Jones. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He sets. Oh, this is taken.
Come on, dog. That's that bull crap.
Down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Murray. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Murray, he will push his way down to about the 14. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover.
Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is what...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. that huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Ryan. It got his man complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Ryan. And the catch is made by Justin Hardy. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Ryan will throw again. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Final play of the half. It's Ryan toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now Washington. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 1st down, Murray. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Murray, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Here's Breeze to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deion Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Check 99. Check 99. Sponge. Ready to go.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Hey, check Mike 47. Hey, Charlie.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 1st down carry for Smith. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
47 to Mike. 47.
They'll run it again with Smith. Sheds another.
Oh, my. Let's go.
Touchdown, Falcons. Eno Smith, 41 yards. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They go with Washington to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
5-9. 12. Recon, 132 fighter.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
He's crashing. He's checking cracks.
Staying on the ground with Washington. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Check it back.
Running it, Washington. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run with Murray. Latavius Murray, 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Latavius Murray, 68 yards, and the Saints have retaken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he gets it down to the 32.
Scared, man. That boy clicked off.
Use one of their timeouts. As they get the
He clicked
stoppage
off.
with just over a minute to go in the game.
He don't want the ball in his hand at the last shot.
On second down, Freeman.
Your team, they don't know what you're going to do. You clicking off men and stuff, you playing scared.
With his 4-point fourth quarter
You playing scared, so why they going to show up for you?
On third down, Devontae Freeman.
Let's go. He going to click off his man. Let's go, man.
Taking it to the 15.
You can't see. He ain't got no stick skills, boy. No stick skills. Let's go.
Of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Ryan. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon
Get out of here, man. Scared ball ain't going to win. Never win no games. Let's go, man.
9 seconds remaining. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
See if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. They run with Washington. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Well, going in.